In this exciting final chapter in the Code of Aegis, To the Top, students will be introduced to branching. Within the storyline, students will be given the definition of branching and will learn how it is both similar and different from creating a loop. The switches have now been activated in baritone and altos, and the team waits for Carmel to activate the third and final switch in soprania. Their 30-minute window is closing fast, and the temperature in soprania is near freezing, which is too cold for Carmel's robot to operate. After learning branching from Cornelius, an if statement is used to turn the robot's internal heater on when the temperature drops. With this programming, the robot activates the switch on soprania. Meanwhile, the floodwaters have driven the citizens of Baritone up the stairs to Altos. Nona tries to stop the citizen, but Nero leads the way. The Code of Aegis game ends with Sydney and Carmel confronting the monitor, climbing to the surface and discovering that a giant machine pollutes the surface. Sydney finds her mother and father, Ada and Rossum, and they are reunited at last. To monitor your students' performance on the in-game assessments, log into the web-based teacher console. In this chapter, students will answer starred multiple-choice questions, create a flowchart, and submit code. The flowchart and code will appear in the gradebook for you to review and assign a grade. Please note that the grade is not reported to the students within the game, and you will need to let them know the grade that they have earned. Use this opportunity to supplement classroom learning or address individual challenges that your students might be having. Branching is the new vocabulary term introduced in this chapter, and students will find it in their Communi-Planner. As an added resource to you, the teacher, all of this information, along with teaching tips and additional guidance, can be found in the teacher lesson plan. Many teachers allow the students to play the game straight through. However, if you would like to have an instructional session between chapters, you can follow the lesson plans. Each lesson plan provides an introductory and concluding activity and an extension. These are optional, and you can decide what is best for your class.
So today we're doing Part 2, Chapter 5. And Part 2, Chapter 5 is going to introduce a new programming concept to us called branching. So kind of think of it like the branches of a tree, okay? Do all the branches of the tree go in the same direction? No, they go in different directions. Once I felt that they had a bearing on the fact that we are making a decision and that the two branches represent two possible outcomes, then we introduced a pretty basic test sentence that just said, if it is raining, I will play inside. And so we broke down which part of this statement was the condition and which part was the branch. And then we introduced another sentence that was the logical opposite. If it is not raining, I will play outside. Okay, so what I've done is I've created a binary conditional if statement. Another little curveball that this chapter likes to throw is the fact that your wheel specifications will be different. And if they wind up doing the entire program set up for 1.5 wheel diameter, they're gonna have to go back and redo all of their math from the beginning. So it might be a good idea to monitor and drop a few hints about which wheels they're supposed to be using and to pay very close attention to what they're being told in the context of the story.
Check out the website to see how other teachers are using Code of Aegis to engage with their students. And be sure to share your classroom experiences too.